I haven't watched the vast majority of content that has been put out about me specifically, so I don't know exactly what's being said, but I can tell from the comments that I think that some misinformation about copyright is probably going out. So I wanted to show you a couple of things about copyright. So I've been a monetized creator since 2018, and I'm going to show you my very first channel. And it's still operating, and it's called Baladi Dogs. Now, Baladi means my country, and my dogs, as you may know, come from Egypt. I brought them back with me, and they're dogs, Baladi dogs. So they're known. That's what they're known as in Egypt. So this is my very first channel. You can see I created the account in 2014, but I didn't actually start uploading till 2018. So I had been doing, like, I uploaded some depositions. Nick Rekieta was somebody, he's a lawyer who went through a lot of hard times in the past few years. He's part of LawTube. So I did a lot of content on Nick Rekieta and his issues and things. Some Darrell Brooks content. Yeah. But then you can see, 2 years ago or so. And then most recently, I asked on this channel on AYS, like, hey, is anyone watching Blueface? Like, oh, maybe we, I'd like to get that channel monetized again, and people are coming over to watch it. So that's cool. You're getting some decent views over there. So yeah, so we'll have that back up and running in no time. So this is actually the channel that the other channel, who I'm not going to mention ever again, that they used content from this channel. So it's not Gore World content that was used. It's not reaction content that was used. And I'd like to show you also how common copyright issues actually are when you're a creator. They're very, very common. It's just something that you deal with as a creator. Now, I know that the other channel involved has had other channels in the past. They have had other channels in the past. I don't know if they know that I know that. I don't really care. But it's not their first channel. So I don't know if they are trying to claim that they're just don't know the ropes. They do. Okay? So I'd like to just show you, these are all of the copyright issues I've had just on AYS. Okay? So my most recent one was like 3 weeks ago. So this video is still blocked in Russia. And this one is about the other channel that's blocked in Russia. That's I don't care. But I've got video can't be monetized. Copyright content was found. Paradise couldn't be monetized. If you watch that, you realize that was just a monster. So it was awful. A copyright claim I disputed. Okay, so you can dispute claims and you don't have to give your personal information. I'm not looking for anyone's personal information. I realize that sometimes YouTube's tools are weaponized and used maliciously. I don't care where this person lives, what their name is. They say that they have my name and where I live and my mother's name and where she lives. I don't care where she lives or her name. I have no interest at all. I'm not trying to get her name. I don't care who she is, truly. If she wants to dispute it, and it doesn't even need to be disputed, I retracted it anyway. I don't want to have anything to do with this person. So we've got video cannot be monetized for different reasons, for copyright issues. I'm sharing revenue on, this is a Salah So sometimes like the copyright claimant will say, I don't want all of your revenue. We can share it. That happens. Video cannot be monetized. And this is, I tried to email someone who put a copyright claim on one of my videos, and it got returned address not found. So, and I just said your claim to my content, because it was absolutely an incorrect claim. My dispute was submitted, and we're just in May going back. This is extremely common. So to crash out over receiving a copyright claim strike is excessive. Okay. We're going to keep going. I'm just going to show you everything here. Okay. We got revenue sharing, video can't be monetized and blocked in some territories. Same thing here. Video can't be monetized, 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 can't be monetized. Blocked in some territories and can't be monetized. And here's here's one where I got the copyright claim released, which is what the other channel would have received, because I did retract it. So it's been released. Another one that I got released. Now we're back in December. Can't be monetized, blocked in some territories, can't be monetized. And then one that I disputed, it has been reviewed. I think this one said that they were going to uphold it. Like, I don't even bother to dispute it if it seems to be valid. Like, I'll just clip out the content if they give me a chance to. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. So, yeah, this was probably like, yeah, we reviewed it, but we don't agree with you. Can't be monetized and blocked. Your dispute was submitted. Revenue sharing. Now we're back to November. Can't be monetized and blocked. Revenue sharing. Revenue sharing. Copyright notification regarding there's a reason it's called a heart attack on a plate. Here's one video is blocked. That's one of my Civil Owl Patrol. Grab a coffee and let's ride. 2 copyright claims where I disputed Jinn and Islam and Who Are the Druze. That's one that I disputed. Can't be monetized. One of my, this was in July. Jinn and Islam, Scary Stories, Jinn Possession. Can't be monetized. Road Tripping with Foodie Beauty. Can't be monetized. American Woman Moves to Seoul. Oh yeah, that was, what's her name? Yeah, that was, but it was nice not to do something Foodie Beauty. Sometimes I really don't care. It's just nice to not have to watch Foodie Beauty, you know? Can't be monetized. Julia's in Heat again. Your video can't be monetized. The only violation here was done by you, Foodie Beauty. I don't even know what that was about. Can't be monetized. Blocked in some territories. And this was one that I sent. Hi, I received your takedown notice today. I'd like to offer to clip out the content. Copyright issue. This was a live stream. This was July 2024. Where at the end, it was like a 3-hour, 30-minute live stream, where at the end of the stream, we were talking about like sugaring for waxing. And I remember Marwa is in the chat. Marwa, if you're still around, what's up, girl? We miss you so much. And we were talking about sugaring for waxing. And, you know, a lot of us had questions and everything. So I found a video that showed it. And it was like 3 minutes long. And I showed it. I linked the channel in the chat and everything. Well, the channel struck my channel and took the entire live stream down, like 3 hours, 30 minutes for a 3-minute clip. And I emailed them, like I received your takedown notice, like I got a strike. They took down the whole live stream. I'd like to offer to clip that part out. Like it's, you know, I'm at 10 at that time. I don't even know how many subscribers I had, but this channel has like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And I'm like, you know, this is like a significant amount of content for my channel. And, you know, would that be acceptable to you? They never replied. So that live stream is forever gone from my channel. So, I mean, it just happens sometimes. You know, I can cry about it all day, but it doesn't change anything. So I had, this was the one. Your video has been taken down from YouTube. Foodie Beauty was live. Hair care, something. Live stream, copyright notice. Your stream was interrupted because I was playing copyright music. A copyright claim was created for content in Retro React. Yeah. So these are all copyright issues that I've dealt with just on AYS, which I've only had for 3 years. So it's not super uncommon. So these are mostly live streams and videos that I'm either sharing revenue with another channel or I'm just not going to be paid for. And it's okay. It happens. It happens. It's just part of the YouTube game. It's just part of it. When you're not creating that original content yourself, when you're a reactor, this is just part of it. On my Ballady Dogs channel, I was literally going outside and filming, and I was on camera. So I was never using anyone else's content. I was filming it. So I didn't really have copyright issues. People are going to still ask, well, AYS, why did you strike her? I have my reasons. She used content of mine from a non-Gore World, non-reaction channel. It has nothing to do with AYS, the Are You Serious channel, or Gore World. Nothing. She decided to go to that channel and take that content, even if it's 5 seconds. She's used a lot of content from AYS. A lot. I didn't strike her on any of it. None of it. She has a religious video where she says she doesn't even want to hear from other Muslim reactors in the community. She wants to hear from other Muslims in general. And she's just playing my voice. I'm telling a story about my experience. And I'm not striking her for that. I'm not, she's calling me, just, okay. She's not getting a strike for that. She's not getting a strike for anything that she has used from the AYS channel. So, there you go. Okay? If my community from LawTube has some questions for me about why I struck that channel, they can come to the Ballady Dogs channel and ask me about it. But from AYS, no, I haven't done anything to her channel from AYS. Copyright ownership can only be decided in a court of law. YouTube does not put themselves in the position to determine who owns the content because it's a legal issue. What they will do is review if they receive a copyright claim saying like, hey, that's my content and what the person wants done with it. They will review it to see if it's a valid claim. And that prevents people from just like striking channels just to have them taken down. And for the most part, it works. I submitted my claim on that other channel. It was like, I think it was like 2 days before the video actually came down. It took them time to review it. It's a pretty thorough form that you have to fill out. The link from my video, the link from that other video, the timestamps from my video that were used, the timestamps where it appears on their video, and what is my relationship to the content that was used. So it's not all like willy-nilly, like that's mine at all, because it's a legal issue. And you are signing under perjury that for what you're claiming for this particular timestamp, that this is your content. So it took them 2 days to review it. It's a combination of, they say, manual and like human review and their system review. It probably did go to a human for it to take 2 full days, and I didn't think it was gonna go through for it to take that long, but it did, and it was taken down. So it's not like an automatic thing at all. So it's reviewed for validity to prevent it from being abused. So it was a valid claim as far as YouTube was concerned. Now, where you can see in my email list there where I have disputed claims for different reasons, for all different reasons. In some cases, the content is actually mine. And the other channel might have received a notification that, like, this channel appears to be using some of your content. And they'll just go, oh, yeah, okay, maybe I can get some money. And they just, they're doing it maliciously. So I'll dispute that and be like, actually, no, that's, actually, no. So that can be disputed. That's pretty easy. I've written emails where it's like, actually, that doesn't belong to me and it doesn't belong to you. I'm using it under fair use, but that doesn't mean that you can claim it. Like, it doesn't belong to either one of us. That happens. And you can dispute it under fair use. But YouTube does not decide what fair use is. If YouTube does not decide if your use of the content was fair use, only a judge, only a court of law can decide that. So they will facilitate the legal action. So it's serious. Like, it's not to be undertaken just like maliciously or just to, So what do you do if your whole video gets taken down, right? Like my live stream was taken down, the whole thing. What can you do? For that live stream, I could have fought it and said, I used it in fair use. I credited the channel. I posted their link, yada, yada, yada. And that would have put it back on the claimant, the other channel holder, to say, actually, I don't agree that it's fair use. And it is my content and I'm the copyright holder and I'm going to take you to court because it is my copyrighted material. Then they have to submit to YouTube legal proof that they're taking me to court. And that's how they get their content put back up. If they don't submit it and they have a time frame that they have to submit it under, then it stays down. So it prevents abuse on both ends, really. So what the other channel did, using, she is very careful, but not careful with her words, I have found. So she will say, the entire video is mine, except for the first 5 seconds. Well, then it's not the entire video. It's not the entire video. Whatever she's putting on her channel to show that she transformed the content has nothing to do with the issue at hand at all. Has nothing to do with it. It's a waste of time to show anything like that. It's very performative. That's not how something like that is handled. It was a big show. It's very, like, histrionic, actually. So, and, in addition, I got some nasty emails and all of that. So, as I said, this is not a reaction channel. My Ballady Dogs channel is not a reaction channel. It's not a Girl World channel. There are no girls on this channel whatsoever. None. Okay. We got Blueface. We got some legal depositions. We got LawTube. We got some court stuff. Okay. There's no Girl World on here. None. Zero. So just because a reactor who is from Gore World is freaking out because they used a non-Gore World channel. Okay, there's no Chantal here. There's no Amber Lynn. There's no QLR. There's nothing. Okay, nothing. Search warrant for Rekieta Law. Yeah, that was an interesting time. Okay. Yeah. Has nothing to do with Gore World reaction. I think that some kind of point was trying to be made about if you start striking between reaction channels, which is completely pointless. It has nothing to do with this particular situation at all. Nothing. Yeah, it's that's kind of baffling, really. So the other channel really goes on the attack if anybody uses anything at all that they have published. And I mean anything. And she has admitted to really going after another channel within Gore World. Okay? And filing a copyright strike against them. And she's admitted to it, and she named the channel herself. She named that channel. She copyright struck a Gore World channel, but that's not a problem, I guess. I have my core audience here, which I absolutely love. And it took time to build this community, the Nest. And I couldn't be more happy with it. I mean, sometimes I don't feel like going live. Sometimes the last thing I want to do is, like look at Chantal's stupid face and we do other things. But when I look at the chat and I see the nesties, like, oh, it's not that bad. Okay, all right, and I have fun. You guys make me laugh. It's always a good time, always. And people always comment on how nice the chat is, how it's not hostile, how they feel welcomed, and how it's inclusive. And that is not by mistake. It is curated. It's very intentional. Which means that there will be a significant portion of the community who has been blocked from this channel. The main rule on my channel is don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. We welcome and embrace everyone. Everyone. No matter, if you're a casual viewer, if you're new to my channel, you've probably heard some very nasty things over the last few days. Ask a regular nestie. You'll see them in my comments on videos. Ask them. We welcome everyone here. We definitely have Muslims because Muslims don't feel comfortable chatting in most channels in Gore World. So we have Muslims, we have Christians, we have Jews, we have Buddhists, we have Wiccans, we have atheists. We have quite a few atheists. We have all different belief systems. I don't push. That's not part of my belief system to push anything on anybody. I can help to inform when it's appropriate. This isn't a religious channel. I'm not on here like, I wouldn't want to go to a channel like that. That's not really my jam. But when Chantal's spouting nonsense, I have to correct it. And sometimes people have questions, and if I can answer them, I will. I can't always. I can't tell you all the details of adoption in Islam. I know the basics, but I can't get down to the nitty-gritty with somebody. It's just never anything I've had to look into. Sorry. But anyone of any belief or no belief is absolutely welcome here. Anybody of any, and I mean anybody. The main rule is don't be a dick. Don't be hostile. Don't come in and trauma dump. I'm sorry. It is a thing here, okay? Most of us, and I know it's, hey, okay? I know. A lot of us have things going on and you need someone to talk to. I get that. I get that. This channel isn't really going to be the appropriate place for that. And you may think that's incredibly cruel. I'm sorry. A lot of us are dealing with things in real life, and we're looking for a place to put it aside and not have to think about it and dwell in it and put hearts in the chat and feel bad for people. And oh my God, how horrific. And, you know, I've had to block the word MAIM, MAIM, because someone kept coming in and telling a story about a pet, okay? And that happening to them. Like, what the fuck? Okay? I don't want to see that. Like, look, you might need to go talk to a professional. Like, okay? Don't get, you know, really. Okay? Hey, you got a surgery coming up? Nesties are going to give you all the positive vibes. Prayers, if they believe. Vibes, if they don't. Positive thoughts in general. You know? You got, you know, a general challenge, and you don't even need to tell us what it is. You just got something you need some positive support for. Just let us know. We're there for you. We got you. We got people that come in and update us on like life milestones. It's amazing. Some people like they're doing stuff. It's amazing for real, and they're updating us. I love it. I love it. But like, you know, the teardrop trauma dump, no. There's too much of that in people's real lives. And we don't for this channel, we don't log on to share that. Sorry. There are other places to do that, more appropriate places. I'm not a trained therapist. I can't effectively manage that. Sorry. All beliefs, all genders, all orientations, all races, all ethnicities, all nationalities, all anything you could think of, you are welcome here. Just don't be a dick. It's really that simple. And you would be shocked how many people just can't not be a dick. You would be shocked. And just don't disparage others. Like, you don't have to agree with Islam. A lot of people don't. It's okay. It's fine. Just keep it to yourself, you know? Just keep it to yourself. If you don't agree with Hinduism, that's fine. Keep it to yourself. You don't have to come in and, you know, let everyone know your thoughts on things that you don't agree. You know, keep it to yourself. Like, it's a respectful chat, and people love it. They know they're going to come in and not have to have their guard up to deal with whatever mess they're going to deal with, whatever mess is coming at them today. Because I work hard at filtering it out. But like I said, that means that there is a let me tell you, the block list. I don't know if there's a limit on how many. It's huge. And those people are out there. Those people are still out there in the community. And they're leaving comments on some videos. And I recognize a lot of the names. So it's good to have them all corralled in one spot, you know. They can commiserate with each other, how awful I am, their horrible experience. They can make up stories even about what I've done to them, you know, like, wow, yeah. But, so you are gonna hear some pretty crazy stories about AYS, you know, because they just couldn't help themselves. They just had to be a dick. They had, and more than once, because I give people like, oh, you having a bad day? Okay, I have bad days. You've heard about those bad days, too, where I've been a little snarky. I've been condescending. or this or that. We all have bad days. We all get a little ticked off sometimes. I give people grace for that. But if you're combative and hostile every day, then, you know, it's probably not the place for you. But there are plenty of other channels in Gore World where you're going to fit right in. Okay. Okay, so this concludes just the video about the copyright part of it and what all of that entailed. So that's really all I can say about that. It's not even from the AYS channel again. So the next upload is going to be all of my evidence about the tit for tat, the back and forth, which I did have a part in, just so you can see clearly, because a lot of videos have been deleted on the other channel's side. I think I've counted 17 videos, and they come up and they go down, they come up and they go down. So that changes on almost a daily basis. I checked last night, there were videos up the day before that were down last night, and they might be back up again. So I don't know what the goal is there. I don't really care. But the point is that you can't go find the receipts yourself. You can't get a link and go look yourself, even if you wanted to. And who would want to? Who would want to? So I have all of that. And so it's all put together. So I think it should be pretty clear what, you know, what happened, if you're even interested. If you're not interested, don't worry about it. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, and if this video didn't satisfy whatever requirement you had, then okay, keep enjoying the channels that you have been enjoying. And that's it. That's it. Okay. If you're a Nestie and you didn't find this video to be helpful, just let me know. We will have a live stream, and of course I will recognize your name if you're a regular Nestie, and we can have a discussion about it. Of course, I don't want any regular viewer to have any confusion or not know what's happening. And I don't want to assume that everyone just understands. So there's that. But I do have a lot of randoms that are so disappointed in me. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So next upload will be all the receipts. It's probably going to be a few hours long, but I am going to put chapters along the bottom of the video, so you don't have to sit for the whole thing. If you want to go directly to, you know, your father this, your father that, if you want to go to, I have her fucking name, I have her mother's fucking name, you can go straight to that. Yeah. So, you know, you can click around if you want to. It's going to be an upload, and then I'll go live afterwards if anyone wants to discuss it. But that's going to be it. So if she does want to, oh, and where she threatens to strike my channel, of course, that's in there. So if she does feel like, you know, she doesn't understand fair use. So if she gets pissy that actual receipts are there, which are going to come from the channel, because that's what receipts are, clips, actual clips, then it's only one video that comes down and only one strike. I don't want to spread it out amongst videos. So, all right. So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions on this. I'll answer them all in a live stream coming up. I'm not going to be in the comments answering questions because I just want to finish this video and get it out of my life. Okay. I have other things to do. I don't want to spend any more time on this. All right. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you very soon. Okay. Bye-bye.